It All podcast.
Hi all and welcome back to SAV Says It All, the podcast where we do say it all. Backed by popular demand. We've brought the husband back, but this time to co-host. So welcome back, Sam.
Thank you.
How are you?
Very good, thank you.
Pissed off to be
work.
back?
Nah, not really, not this time. I mean, it's nice to have Hannah and Luke on.
Yeah. And introducing our guests for his second episode. We've got most active fighter, Luke Dyson, and the beautiful Hannah.
Thank you. Thank you for having us on.
Yes, thank you. So how are you both doing?
Good, thank you.
You good? How's wedding planning going? Because you are getting married very soon.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, busy. I think we've got most stuff sorted now, just his ring.
So Luke's doing what Sam did when we wedding planned, where it's like, I ain't got a clue what's
Absolutely.
going on.
Sit back, let it all.
Sweet,
Yeah.
Just turn up on
Not saying,
daytime.
but fuck that.
whoa, we enter the PIN number.
Yeah.
It's
Swipe
still-
card,
yeah,
Apple Pay,
when it
and
needs
then
paying
it's
for, we
Yeah.
enter them 4 digits and it gets paid for, doesn't it, mate?
Accept that.
Yeah, that's what I'm like with him. I still to this day will be at work and I'll be like, just accept that. It's like, what is it? I'm like,
Yeah.
just
Doesn't
accept
matter.
it. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Oh, no, yeah.
So I wanted to discuss a topic which is close to your hearts and a little bit close to mine, because I don't think there's anyone that I've seen on social media that gets the stick that you get, Luke. And some of the comments, like, obviously I've known you two for a while, sponsored Luke. And I think looking back at the comments and stuff that was said, some of them are absolutely vile, like absolutely disgusting. People bringing your character down. They've mentioned you, Hannah. They've mentioned your son. And your social media has boomed from that without... It's boomed it up and made you get big, really. But who is Luke outside of the social media that we see? Because I know you do come across authentic, but there is a side that, like, people who know you, like me and Sam, is different to the Luke that's on social media. So who is he?
Just a guy trying to be a guy doing guy things.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just trying to do the right thing. I really just try to do things my own way. And I don't really know, doing things better than I ever have done them. Not as
Coming
good.
away from the bad crowd that you were with.
Not as
which
good
is
as-
same
And that's
as
what
you
people
were.
don't see, do they? Do you know, like we've known you for about a couple of years now, and obviously, for me, you're a proper down-to-earth guy, do you know, and you're a lovely lass, do you know what I mean? But obviously, people on that other side of the screen, they actually don't see that, do you know what I mean? And I think if
They
they
see
actually
him
want
that's
to
out
meet you in
fighting all the
person, yeah, that's
time.
what I'm saying. But if they were actually to meet you in person and see actually behind you, I think they'd be ashamed of themselves, to be fair, mate. But
Yeah.
then again, it's trolls in it, and
Yeah.
you can't fucking.
I think
you know.
to be honest, bro, I think this is the thing that I figured out. I said it to you before, and I think 98% of the time when you get down to it, bro, they don't really hate me. They hate themselves.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know, maybe someone, when people jump online and they'll go steroids because of how I look, but yet maybe that's an excuse because they can't see they can't see themselves putting in now 6-7 years of hard work in the gym, bro, every day. 6-7 years, they don't want to see themselves doing that, so it's easier just to go steroids. Do you know what I mean? And not even spell it correctly. Do you know what I mean?
Most of the time,
You know what I'm saying?
The spellings are absolutely atrocious.
And I go on and I look at the profile and think, yo, brother, you have not got the qualifications to assess me like that.
Oh, they ain't got a profile picture.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I can tell by his rear delt. Do you know what I mean? That he's had 6 mil of trend. And I mean that, but it's not even just that. There's abuse on all sorts of levels. But I mean, that's like obviously just one of the most pathetic ones. I think it's an example of why people just make excuses to hate on you because of how they feel within themselves,
definitely.
instead of just focusing on themselves. Because 9 times out of 10, when you are focused on yourself, when you're working on yourself, like me, I get up in the morning, Hannah gets up in the morning, Hannah goes to work. Yourselves used to are very busy, successful people.
Yeah.
So you know yourselves, you wake up in the morning and it's active, just constant
Yeah,
active.
The only
routine
thing
as
we
well,
care
yeah.
about is working ourselves.
We ain't
doing
got
what we
time.
need to do, doing as
Innit?
kids. And
We ain't
doing
got
that
time
then.
to pull
Yeah,
past someone and go,
100%.
yo, go online and go, oh, mama. Nah, and even if I was ever to do that myself personally, it'd only ever to be to help someone, brother.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it
Yeah,
to
yeah.
bring someone down or to abuse someone out of any way. I'd maybe try and aid some. But then again, at the end of the day, yo, unless you sat where I want to sit, unless you've done what I want to do, or unless you're going where I want to go, then I ain't flipping interested in what you got to say, really.
I think as well,
100%.
like, for me, there were one video on my TikTok I was telling you both before we started filming where all it was, we walked into his wedding venue to Chris Brown Forever. When we got married, it was the happiest day of my life, and I can't wait for you to feel what we
Yeah, to
felt on our
experience it.
wedding
Yeah,
day.
definitely. Yeah.
The love that you feel on that day, you can't even describe it. And I woke up so happy, like I were married. We'd been together 9 years, so excited, and then boom, my social media had got like 600 and some stupid thousand views, calling me fat, picking on my weight, my dress didn't fit. Oh my God, he's too young to be with her. What's he doing with her? And I think to myself, if I brought my kids up that way to comment that sort of stuff, and you know yourself, Hannah, being a woman, even with Luke, some of the people comment on you, and tearing a woman apart, I couldn't. It's mostly
That's what I
men
wanted
as well.
to pick on as well.
It's men that tear on a woman, and I think to myself, what sort of people like have you brought up? Because if that were my son, no, absolutely not.
Do you know what the worst thing is as well? Do you know these people that they sit there and do you know woe betide something happened to someone in their community or someone that they know, they'll be preaching online.
So,
mental health, or protect this person, protect that person. And this is what I say all the time, like, yo, I'm only human, innit? Like, Savannah, you're only human. We're all, Hannah's only human. Sam, you're only human. We're all only human. Like people sometimes just see a blue tick on Facebook or a fight and just think, oh yeah, you can take it. But fuck me, it's maybe I can take it, but it doesn't mean sometimes it doesn't hurt. And then like when you're saying yourself that abuse that you got, and then I know how it makes me feel, and I'm thick-skinned, so then fucking hell, imagine how it's made you feel. And then
I had to turn comments off. I couldn't do it, but then
lights off, didn't I?
But then I
shouldn't have to, bro. On your wedding video,
I kept looking back on the video, and I was like, do I look fat in the video? And then you tear your own image apart. You're like, well, do I look like that? And I'm thinking, it's probably a fat 48-year-old middle-aged man that's lonely with about 12 cats tear our apart. And I think, I get it. You're probably lonely and think, let me tear them apart. But instead of doing that, maybe think of the effects that it has. More so women, you men are thick-skinned. Not saying that any man deserves it, but us women, we tear ourselves apart.
Yeah, but that's what I want to pick on.
Anyway.
I want to pick on you, Anna. How do you cope with it all? Do you know? Because it must like get to you as well with it.
To be honest, I tend to not look at the comments as much anymore.
You've had some vile stuff, man.
I have had some vile stuff said about me, but
we've had to speak to the police before.
I'm just used to it.
No, but we've had people saying
I'm used to it though. Sure,
but we've had
I know obviously it goes on a lot, but it must get you down in some sort of, you know.
Brother, do you know what it is? I'll say we've had people say that they paid people to come to the house to shoot me, to end me, and to do unspeakable things to her. These are live threats. Brother, even the police don't care about what we've got going on. Do you know what I mean? Do you know, we've had people saying that they're going to, someone is on the way to my house, we've had our address put on the internet.
We did. You were actually
we've had so much, like, and it's abhorrent. Like, I could not even go into it. We've had threats of the most obscene nature towards Hannah. Verified threats as well, like people genuinely saying, oh, we're doing this, and then people saying they've paid money to come put bullets in my head, my address put online with racial things, just so many things. My address passed around communities with the order to attack me on my doorstep every single day. But as well, you've got a child.
Yeah, definitely. You know what I mean?
No one cares. No one cares.
I just think to myself, like,
they don't care, man. No. They don't. And do you know what it is? Another thing.
Because you've gone big on social media, and literally,
because I'm trying.
Trying to make a living.
Because you thought, do you know what? The life I've had is not the life I want to give out. And that's the bottom line of it. You're providing for Hannah, you're providing for your son.
But then even people still don't, like, you know, even this is why now I had to text Hannah the other day. I said to Hannah, I need to move out of my hometown. Do you know why? Because even people in my hometown, and you know, like, you can be a scumbag forever and ever, and everyone will go, oh, he's a horrible person. Not saying that I was a horrible person, but it's just a hypothetical situation. Someone can say, oh, you're a horrible person, you need to change. And then you fucking change. And then 6-7 years down the line, they're still, man, saying that you're that same person, or they won't allow you to move on, or do you know what I mean? Why should we change if we're not allowed to change? Why should we change if we're still going to be branded with the same brush?
I don't get it. I don't. I've always been one of these people where I don't get when someone's doing well, why they can't sit
Yeah,
and
it
clap.
baffles
Not
me,
even doing
honestly.
well,
Clap
just
for you.
doing anything.
Yeah,
just
just
doing
anything.
anything.
It's not
Just
even
doing
well. Do you know
anything
what I
at
mean?
all,
It's
man.
just living a normal
Anything.
life.
Or
Innit?
just
gotta
wanting to bet. I think as well, it's wanting to better yourself,
course it
wanting
is.
that better life, and that.
Do you know this is a
Yeah,
lot of
to be
a
a
lot
role
of
model
Half
to
of
your
these
kids
trolls,
as
anyway,
well.
half of these trolls that do go online, they've never stepped in a ring ever.
do you know a
Do you
lot?
know what I mean? And that's probably most why he gets this.
Do you know why a lot of
he
the,
fights it every weekend or
do
whatever.
you know this is a lot of reason? No one even knows this, to be honest. But this is probably the first time I'm even saying it to be funny out loud, bro. It's probably most of the reason why I'm giving up boxing, bro.
Yeah.
To be fair.
But
It's just a shame. I
in
wouldn't
that
let it,
same,
mate,
I
to be fair,
wouldn't
but
give it up
Not because I
because
can't, do you know, because it breaks you, man.
yeah.
After you lose a fight,
But I think
And
as
then-
well, I think the
online.
sense
and then
of
I
it.
just know, oh fucking hell.
Have
You're
we
right,
got
mate.
some tissue?
No.
You sure?
Yeah. I was,
take time, mate. Take time.
just
Alright.
It's,
you
it's
just
a
know
sad
what's
life,
coming,
innit?
don't
Yeah,
you?
definitely.
You just know what's coming,
Take
man.
time. Take time.
It's fucking horrible. And
But the thing is,
and my
it's
son
sit-
sees it, my mum sees it, my dad sees it.
But sit there and be proud.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
literally
no.
you're on guerrilla promotions.
Yeah, no, I'm all right.
Mate,
I'm not
you've done
bothered.
big
Done
things, mate.
It's
You've
not,
done
I'm
really
not bothered about. I
big
know
things.
that. In it, it's just all I'm saying is,
It does.
this
tear
is
a
why
person.
I'm. This is a massive reason why I'm taking a step back, because the mental strain of losing a fight, and that's what I say to Hannah.
Yeah.
I said now,
Yeah.
it's the abuse is just gonna come. And it is what it is. It's my own fault for putting myself up there on
No,
that
but
But
why
you've done a
shouldn't
good
you?
thing, mate. You've done a good
But
thing.
why
you know.
shouldn't you
You've
put
made a
yourself
platform
out?
for yourself, mate.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But
Them
it
they're
is
just
what it
fucking
is.
low
It
life
is what it
fucking
is.
gossip,
I'm not.
mate.
You
That's-
couldn't.
that's
You
how
couldn't
I
have
see it.
gone back years ago, and for instance, ask 10-year-old
I mean, look
Luke,
where you
for
were.
instance.
Maybe
Yeah.
where you were 10
Would
years
he?
ago.
Would he be on guerrilla promotions and be on such a big
biggest
social
platform, yeah.
media platform,
Yeah.
boxing
Yeah.
for literally just boxing every
Yeah.
weekend to just get a purse?
Yeah.
Because that's what you were doing, and I think some people don't realise.
People do it now every week because they haven't got a platform. They don't get much. It's only because you've got a big platform.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Do you know what I mean?
but having a big platform doesn't necessarily mean open it up to tear
And
ass me
do you know what
apart.
the, you know what the
No.
thing is as well? Like this, I said this to someone the other week. They give him we'd had a bit of a discrepancies between each other. Says I walk out this door now and I see a mum on the side of the road in need. So what do you think I'm gonna do? And
You're gonna go to him?
I go out my fucking way to make sure that woman. I could do everything in my
Yeah, yeah.
power to make sure she was okay again, as would all of us sat in this thing. So then, why, as you would, Savannah? So then, why, when these people give such horrible abuse, but yet they don't stop to realise that, you know, the world works in a funny way. How do you know that person? You're not gonna fucking. I don't know.
I
the-
think
the-
as well, the social media side for me, as much as
it's a cruel
It's a
thing.
cruel-
It's a
it's
a
cruel.
cruel
It's
thing.
horrible
place.
Yes,
And
it is.
I think you need, and it's awful to say, but you can't actually get out of it. Social media, you need it now.
Yeah, you do.
You need,
You
it
need
for
it, but at the
businesses.
same time,
You
it's the
need
most
it to get
cruelest
you out there.
platform
You
ever.
need it.
Yeah.
But needing social media doesn't necessarily mean you need the shit that comes with it.
No, definitely
It's like
not.
we've got younger kids. Mine are obviously a bit younger than yours, Luke. But I've instilled into Cruz and Vienna, you be kind always, because you never know what one thing said to someone could make them do the next
Yeah.
day. Men's mental health and even women's mental health, mental
Everyone's
health in general.
children's,
Yeah.
definitely.
Children's, there is so
everyone's.
many young kids that are taking their own lives because of
Yeah.
awful goddamn people. Like, teach your kids to do better, because like I can't get
I mean,
over
you say
it.
you've got a son, Luke.
Yeah.
Kane, is it?
Yeah.
Kane. He's just got into the is it
He
kickboxing?
does a bit of
And
training.
is he doing all right with that? Is it how is he doing?
He's
with that?
actor, bro. He's been given
Yeah.
no choice. You know, he's been
Yeah.
given no choice.
Is he
Because
still
it's
at it
a
as well?
fucking cruel world. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
doing his
Yeah.
best, mate.
Don't you
son.
think though? Sometimes having kids, like I literally just want to pick them up and fuck them off to
Yeah.
a different country.
Yeah.
Like we've said it so many times. Like
Yeah.
I want to grab them off, fuck off to another country, because
Yeah.
we've looked at like Tenerife, and the lifestyle.
It's
that
horrible
we-
around- it's horrible
we're
around
off,
here.
We're off.
The-
We're off. We're done. We're off.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
telling you,
This
we're
is
gone.
what I mean, and I think this
Gone.
is how bad it actually has got to where like people who are living in the UK and
People are
brought up
laughing
here,
at the
they don't
country.
want to go,
No.
they don't
Hey,
want to
we're
stay
a-
here.
Nobody wants to
We're a
be
laughing
here.
stock in the
Yeah.
world. This is another issue of why people are so angry and so hateful, because no one could. Everyone's got to be so selfish and horrible these days, because you can't. you can't get appointments, you can't go to the
Can't,
doctor, you can't do anything at this day and age.
It's like
If
pay
you-
private. You don't even get help when you pay private. I suffer bad with migraines. Red Bull probably don't help that. I drink about 19,000 cans a day. But I suffer with migraines. It cost me a fortune to go private because I went to see an NHS neurologist and she was like, oh, can't you afford to get someone else to work for you? No, love, I don't want to.
No.
No, and
You,
this-
why should you
to.
change your
Yeah.
lifestyle when I know there's something going wrong with me with my own health? And it goes back to when people are just leaving it and expecting
this-
your doctor to help you, and you go, and they don't help you, then you pay private, and all they want is you to book an appointment every few fucking weeks so they can get an extra 400 quid. And you're like, I paid £1,000 for an MRI scan.
Wow.
I've got to pay £400 now just for her to tell me what she's fucking seen on it.
Wow.
Appreciate that.
Right. Have you got any
Yeah,
questions?
so I've just got one more to be fair. Obviously, we've been through everything else. You say that obviously on about stopping boxing, you know, because of all the shit and the controls and stuff like that. Have you got any more fights in you? Or have you got any more fights booked in?
yeah, I
Do
mean,
you know?
I've got a few booked in, so I've got a rematch with a lad called Hassan this weekend. That's going to be a good scrap. I think there was a discrepancy on the result last time. I think I feel like I took it, maybe not as massively as I thought I did at the time.
Yeah.
I think he believes he took it, maybe not as massively as he thought at
Yeah,
the
so
time.
it'll be a good little turn.
Yeah, so we're going to go back. It's on his promotion again up in Hideout Arena in Bolton. So we've got that this weekend. Then we're out on another show back in the Hideout Arena in Bolton the week after.
Do you not think you live there? Like, it's
Oh,
like
yeah,
you live
it's-
there.
Yeah, it's
constant,
like second home, isn't it?
constant.
Yeah,
Hideout.
it's like you with Barnes and Metrodome.
Yeah, it's like my second home now.
Yeah.
You get
But
used to
you
it,
get
don't
used to
you?
it, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You walk in at bar, so I was
Yeah.
like, oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Security
Oh,
guard
yeah,
saying
we
yes.
Security guard,
Yeah.
what you doing back here?
Bless them. Phil and Dane, the lads that run
Yeah,
the
they're
Hideout,
amazing,
they're
aren't
absolute
they?
legends.
Yeah.
All, everyone that works at the Hideout, you know,
You
they're
That's
are,
good.
are you all back on Gorilla Promotions as well?
back on Gorilla Promotions.
When's that? Is that?
Back on Gorilla.
Yeah.
You know?
Big shout.
You know, everyone would be absolutely buzzing with that one.
Human.
But, you know, there's a reason why
And
we're back.
when's that look? That the gorilla one.
The Gorilla one's in
Meant to be 5th of September.
September, 5th September.
Yeah.
Is that in
Yeah.
Newcastle?
And then
Is that the one?
Yeah,
in
yeah,
Newcastle?
Newcastle, yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
prize fight on? They're doing. Out there doing
the
the
prize fight is going on.
quarter
Mis-
and the
yeah.
semis and then
Fin-
final on
finals
Misfits.
going
Yeah,
on to the
yeah.
Misfits,
Yeah. Oh, that'll be
yeah.
good.
And then we're going to. there's
I mean,
possi-
don't you think it's mad though as well that like social media's literally brought such a platform for
boxing? Yeah,
boxers.
Yeah,
Do
definitely.
you know, this is the thing though why I put on my show, because like with my show I could go and look, I know fighters from across the whole country, obviously the platform's open for all of them, but at the same time I had a bit of an argument with someone. I was running a show and they went, oh, you've got a lot of scratters on your card. I said, listen, don't call my mates scratters. I said, some of them people are some of the best people you'll ever meet in your
Yeah.
life. Do you know what I mean? And at the end of the day, so what? Do you know why I got into fighting? By going out on town, getting pissed up
Yeah.
and fighting.
Yeah.
And someone looked at me and said, look, you shouldn't be doing this. Your life's wasted. Yeah? And they offered me the opportunity and I got a fight. So do you know what my fight
Want that
show is?
cage fight in the first
Yeah,
one?
well, it was just it was meant to be. It was called a novice boxing match until I got there, and it turned out to be co-main event pro MMA. You know what I mean?
Okay, now,
Bit of a drastic jump, that innit?
You won it though, did you?
No, but yeah,
You won it?
smacked him
Yeah,
up
yeah.
first round. You can.
I think it's absolutely mental because obviously, like, pro game, when you think of it, like, someone can have such a big social media following and just skyrocket over someone who's pro.
Yeah, it is a bit.
It's
Oh yeah,
mental.
definitely.
I
Yeah.
think-
There's big names. There's a lot of eyes on that.
Misfits and
The
Gorilla.
licensing.
A
There's a
few
lot of big eyes
people-
on it.
A few people hate on me really badly for it.
Yeah.
Do you know? A few people do,
But
and I
why,
can
why would you
understand.
not take the opportunity?
Do you know what?
Exactly,
I can understand. No, maybe I mean like certain person. I'll tell you afterwards. I ain't even gonna give him the boner. The
Wait,
boner.
do we know
I
who
know
we're on
who
Yeah,
about?
they
Yeah,
sat at
Yeah,
home
yeah.
like he mentioned me. We're not gonna do that. But there's a certain. There's a few people actually, and the accolades is seen from the
Yeah.
rooftops. But then they hate on me, and I don't understand it. Do you know? But I'm just trying to do what I'm
Yeah,
doing,
yeah.
and you've just done what you've done. Do you know what I'm saying?
Definitely, mate.
I mean, obviously, I understand. Like, obviously, yourself going pro now, it's a whole different ball game.
Oh,
innit?
it's yeah.
Do you know
it is,
the
mate.
people you're fighting, the work you're putting in the
Definitely.
camps? I understand and I respect what you've
Yeah,
got to do and the
it's-
people that are doing it. But at the
I
same
don't think
time,
a lot of social media boxers is that what
Yeah, yeah.
Their own
I don't
license.
think a lot of people do though respect like the pro game
No,
of it. They're like, we're the big thing. Do you know what I mean?
think
And I do
that's-
think That's the difference with you. What a lot of people won't see from your
But
social
I think that's
media.
because they
You are
go on,
very respectful.
I think that's because they go onto the social media and they live in this fucking TikTok world.
Yeah, that's it.
And I always say
That's
to them,
all it is.
but I'm not from that world,
No,
bro.
no,
no.
I didn't come
No,
into TikTok and start. I'd had 86
Like you
fights.
get YouTube fighters, don't you? Who
I don't-
basically
Yeah,
never
yeah,
fucking,
yeah.
I'd had 80
you know,
odd fights
yeah, yeah,
before
yeah, yeah.
before I
Yeah,
even
yeah.
put it on Facebook. And I swear, I wrote a status. I said, I'm going to start. I said, all this crap that you all watch online, people dancing around and doing all this dumb shit. I said, I'm going to start fucking posting my fights every single day. And I said, don't none of you nick my idea. And I'm going to come.
So is that what it all
And I
started
said, I'm going to come famous as fuck.
Yeah.
I swear down. I did, bro. I said
Fast
it.
forward
And
fucking how many
I
years?
said it at
and you're like,
Cedar Court Hotel in Bradford at this show, and there was another lad called Kane Wilkinson. And I swear to God, I remember it.
Oh,
He
and
wrote-
were he going to be
Yeah,
on
I
a
think
show?
I'm going to get matched up with. He's from Doncaster.
It's really
yeah,
tall.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, but
And
that's all.
He wrote on it, he wrote, that's a brilliant idea, I might do that. And I said, fuck that. Now look where it's took us.
Isn't he someone who comments shit on people's posts?
Kane's
Probably,
right, wind up
yeah.
merchant.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm going to wind him right up now. I beat Kane at Cedar Court Hotel, and he was fucking Bobby boiling for about 8
Yeah,
to
we're
9
fuming
months.
about it.
And then we got offered to fight again the other month. And,
Let's
and
fight
I
him
said,
next week,
I got offered to fight him next week, but just due to things are going on, and we decided we're not to. I'll tell you afterwards, and it's private and
Yeah,
confidential.
yeah.
By the time this comes out, everyone will know. But anyway, what do you
Why
call
am I
it?
so
But
excited for this podcast to end?
I told the promoter, I said, just tell him. I said, I said because he didn't stop whinging.
Yeah, he just
Time
stopped
after we
whinging.
beat
He
him.
just
Really?
message after message,
Oh,
moaning,
God.
complaining
Well,
about it.
that's funny that because I don't know him from Adam. I presume he's a
we
nice
don't, to
kid.
be
I
fair.
presume he's a
Yeah,
nice
you
kid. I
look-
don't know him, so I
He's
can't
just
say
trying
on
to
him.
do his thing, bro.
But Roy, we're gonna match me with Kane at
Yeah.
Barnsley one
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
right?
yeah.
But if I match you with him, he takes you bird and that. He gets in your
Oh,
bird.
yeah,
I thought.
yeah, he's a fucker,
I said
mate.
to her, I said, right, forget it, mate. Just go get me some fucking. Go get me someone
Bro,
who's gonna
he's
be
a
a good
proper-
scrap, and I'm happy. I said, I can't be after that shit.
The
So
thing
we
is,
don't
though,
buy fucking-
what it was, I'm
That is what
sorry, if
Roy
I'm
told
not,
me.
if I'm
He's a
not
proper
mistaken,
wind-up
God,
merchant,
mate.
mate.
it was, you were supposed to either get matched with him or Archie Millen, and it did end up actually with beef with me and Archie,
Yeah,
and Archie's
yeah,
page,
I
and everyone
remember.
all over fucking face.
Nah, that was just funny. That
That
shit,
were
but
banter to
I
be fair,
can't.
but I
I
don't
couldn't
know
deal
how
with
to
that.
deal with
No.
all this shit, mate. I think it's genuinely serious. I'm like, it's like bring a
No,
nappy
but I-
for me because I'm shitting myself. I was gonna bring Vienna's nappy with me.
But
He's like,
do-
no, don't do it.
I take it serious
Yeah.
as well. Like some people are like, oh, do you want to like spice it up a bit? I'm like, but if you want to spice it up, spice it the fuck up, but you'll get an honest
You'll get-
reaction.
yeah, that's
You know
it,
what I
mate,
mean?
yeah,
Like,
that's
bro,
it.
That guy
That's
today.
it, bro.
Yeah, well, yeah.
That guy next week, snapping.
Oh, Big Snappy. So fucking Big Snappy. You're from next week. So some guy called Big Snapper. Yeah. Nicholas. Your name's Nicholas. Yeah. So Nicholas has put a video up, yeah, going, oh, find Dyson. And I just can't respect it, bro. I'm find Dyson next week and he's going to sleep like the
Oh,
rest of them.
God.
Right.
Fuck me.
Number one, the last fight, you didn't put him to sleep. The fight before that, you lost, which isn't an issue because I've lost fucking loads. So I ain't coming at you for that. But you haven't put the rest of them to sleep, though, have you, bro? Like you said.
Yeah, come
And
with fucking
do you know what I
receipts.
mean?
If you're gonna say you're gonna put
Exactly.
them to sleep, come that you've got a
Yeah.
fucking cemetery full of them.
And then,
You know what I mean?
and then the next message was, I don't come just to fight like you and get my money. I come to hurt people.
Oh,
I
God.
said, yo, snap it. I said, we all come to hurt people. That's why we fight,
So are you
mate.
getting
Fucking
a ring,
snap
innit?
it.
He's like,
Fucking
the
hell.
people I said, the people I've fought, mate. I said, I've shared the ring with killers like Dan Christie,
Yeah, yeah.
BKFC royalty. Well, even
Yeah,
go
yeah.
like Gorilla, the first Gorilla, Lee Chadwick. I couldn't name him even. We'll even
Yeah.
give him his credit where credit's due. Tommy Henge, the numb thumb. He can swing and he can have it, mate. Do you know what I mean? Like, but I fought these killers, Big Snappy. Chill out, bro. Like, just
Fuck's sake.
put up a video and say,
Yeah.
yo, I'm fighting Dyson next week.
Don't you think though,
It-
because of your social media, they instantly think, I can grab a couple
Yeah.
of
That's all.
followers
That's
from
all.
you.
That's
They
only
just
why
look
they do
beggy.
it.
Do you
innit?
know
Yeah.
what?
They just
as
beg
well?
it, yeah.
I call them
That's
Beggy Mitchells,
Yeah.
mate. 'cause
Yeah,
they're
Mitchells,
Beggy
that's what I call
Mitchells.
them. Beg,
100%
beggy bread.
Mitchells.
Beg your bread.
beg on toast.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So on SAV Says It All, we do a little quick fire. I've got a couple of questions, but Sam, if you've got any you want to fire them in as well. Funniest insult you've ever received where you've actually read it and gone, you know what, that is actually class.
I'll give him that.
I'll give him that one.
Heart attack. Fucking do it, innit? Heart attack head. Yeah.
What's funniest one you? What's funniest one you've seen, Hannah?
Oh, probably that, to be fair, but that's all the time.
But do you know what it is? Don't start jumping on the bandwagon or go, oh yeah, heart attack, because it got old 2 years
Yeah,
ago.
yeah,
it's
Yeah,
fair.
so
2
relax.
years.
Heart attack's fucking 1995 anyway.
Don't start
Didn't come out
posting
when
it
I was
on me.
born.
Yeah, they all post it on my profile. It's like, yeah, the first 20 were funny.
And
Yeah.
now it's
Right.
not-
Past
it's
it now.
all-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, as soon as Gavin started, it got
Oh,
boring.
yeah.
Biggest payday.
Biggest payday? The Dukin. Wait, no, we didn't need to disclose names, but yeah, biggest payday. 15.
15 grand.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Well, yeah, I
Yeah.
should have just
The Dukin. Yeah, just stop telling people. Disclosing. Beep out the beeps, but can we beep out the names? Thank you.
Yeah, we'll beep out
please,
the names,
God,
alright.
no, because everyone will just be bugging them then. And
They
yeah,
don't do
they will.
promotions
They're
no
going,
more, though.
who can I fight on that show? No, you can't.
Fucking
Not
hell,
for me.
I'm tempted
Yeah.
to text him myself
Yeah,
for that fucking
Um,
type of
yeah.
money.
But yeah, 15 grand, and then obviously Danny as well. Danny Christie after just close play second, and then
Did
yeah,
it- did
Danny
that give you a
came up
good
to me
payday?
afterwards, and
Danny
you know,
Christie?
Danny's a good man. He's a
Yeah,
lovely man. I look up to Danny a hell of a lot,
Yeah,
bro. Not just as a fighter, as a man. But he came up to me afterwards. He said, "You know what, Dyson?" Straight away, he said, "You know what? Thank you." He said, "I wish I never knew this sort of money was available on the unlicensed scene." So yeah,
Credit,
Yeah,
well,
'cause you
credit
don't,
where
even
it's
get,
due,
you
innit?
don't even get that on pro.
and you know, I used to get. I used
I
to
mean, he's a big name, Danny though, isn't he?
Yeah,
Danny
do you
Christie's
know, I
a-
used to
like, a
fight,
BKFC royalty.
I used to fight professional MMA for 150 quid. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I used to travel to London and get elbowed and kicked in the
Oh,
head.
fucking hell,
and
you
kneed
did
in the
you did
face.
amateur. What do you get at amateur
You
boxing?
don't get amateur,
Nothing.
do you? Just
Yeah,
get,
I
you
You
just
can
get
even
a
box
basic.
amateur at
Amateur.
senior.
Yeah, there you
And
go.
no, you,
I think that's why a lot of people.
That's
go
why
to the
people.
unlicensed
Yeah.
That's why
now.
amateurs
Mm.
go from amateur to unlicensed.
Unlicensed. But
at the
They want to
end
get
of
the
paid.
money's
But at
at,
the end of the
So-
day, no. What it is you got to create your worth.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
what
yeah,
it is.
oh yeah,
You
definitely.
got to create your worth,
You've got to
you
be,
know.
you've got to be
You've
there.
got
You've got to
to-
be somewhere.
And
You know-
I've always said to him as well, I don't know if you two will agree, especially with him being pro, sell yourself. I always
That's
said
what
to
I mean,
him,
create your worth.
you're a
You've
little,
got to-
you
you've got
act
to
like you're a little
advertise.
prostitute and sell
Yeah,
yourself,
you've got
make that
to.
money,
You've got to advertise.
throw that cash
Not,
away.
not that
There's
hard.
one thing, when I walk into an arena,
Dickhead.
when I walk into an arena to fight, when my name gets called out, I don't give a fuck whether you like me or you don't.
You'll have
you
known
know,
of you.
You
Yeah.
know Luke
100%.
Dyson's fucking walking out.
Yeah.
Because I
Yeah,
put
definitely,
effort into the
yeah. Yeah, yeah.
walkouts. I put effort into my fucking medias. I put effort into absolutely
Yeah, you
every
do,
single
yeah,
thing that we can
definitely.
do. And there's so much work. Like me and Hannah have sacrificed. Flipping heck, every weekend we've been together. She met me when I was fighting. The first weekend date we went on was a fight. Do you know what I mean?
Fight.
She sacrificed 4 years of her life
definitely.
every single weekend.
Yeah, but I
Do you know
do
what I mean?
think as
180
well, like,
fights.
people will see, like, Luke Dyson, but they don't actually realise Luke Dyson isn't Luke Dyson without Hannah. Like, Sam Clark and Sam Clark without Savannah.
Straight, wouldn't it?
And do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
He
It's
told
right
us to
though,
get
yeah,
his
it's
boxing
right,
boots,
yeah,
on his
yeah,
gum
it's
shield,
right.
do you know what I mean?
Well, I
He does.
fucking would, Savannah.
Yeah.
I do.
He does.
That's what I
He
mean.
packs his own bag. Half the stuff's at home.
It's mental. Like, he'll phone me and he'll go, babe, have you seen this? It can be fucking in front of your face.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean?
Literally.
People don't actually.
But you can be same.
People don't actually
Right, we're not
understand
going to
that.
get into that because we are arguing on the
That's
second
it.
episode.
Fuck that.
People
Don't get me
actually
started.
understand though. Like, I'll get in the car with me and I don't know whether I'm fucking fighting, getting fed,
Yeah.
or, do you know what I mean?
Coming arguing.
Or going to the cinema or off to see parents or
Yeah.
family.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? We'll just turn up somewhere.
This is what I think, and there's that ancient old saying, and I've said it as long as I've been with him, behind every good man, there is an even better woman.
Yeah.
And we are that, Hannah. I will give us that credit because we are. Without us, you two would be fucked.
Apart from
You'll
when
be
she's-
fucked without me as
apart
well.
from when she's chatting shit all the way over here.
Apart
And
from when you're
dragging
late
my
for
car
everything.
and dragging my car over speed bumps at 30 mile an hour plus.
Oh no, that's what he's like with car fucking.
Yeah,
Lewis
don't be
Hamilton
bringing
over
me
there.
into your shit.
With her attitude.
No, all women have a bad attitude. You
Yeah,
don't
they do.
care.
Yeah,
Some days we're
right.
alright, other days we're not.
Yeah, bipolar. Most women have got it, but
Fucking you certainly have.
what's that supposed to mean?
Fucking
Like,
100%.
Which is why we need to
Fuck
learn how to
me,
fight
man.
something.
Exactly.
fighting thing to get out of it. But to be fair, you could have worse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
there you
Yeah,
go.
we
Just
could.
think of that whenever I'm being mean. Just say, what?
Do you know what?
worse.
Could
I
be
think we'll
worse.
finish on that.
Yeah.
Before me and you
Well,
start
no, to be
scrapping.
fair, biggest lie about you online.
Steroids. no, right, yeah, no, steroids. And just the way,
No, it is that.
Yeah,
Honestly,
it's, well, no, yeah, it's that, but
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
just,
I'd also touch on that you're not a nice person because
Yeah,
people
there's-
slate you
yeah.
for that.
Yeah.
Oh, he goes and
Yeah.
smacks every week.
that's what I was
No,
gonna say.
Luke Dyson is actually, you're like a little friendly teddy bear.
Yeah.
The people you,
Down to earth guy.
yeah,
People
like
got
your
people got-
social
yeah,
media, the
definitely.
person that then walks in,
Well,
Different, yeah.
I
completely
just
different person.
think, in my opinion, I just try to do the best with what I
Yeah.
can do the
That's
best
all you
with.
can do, mate.
And I just try to be as nice as I can to as
Yeah.
many people as you can. And believe me, I've got out my way for anyone, as would Hannah, as will anyone.
Yeah, definitely.
We try to do as good as we can every single day. We do lots of good every single day, but we don't
But-
broadcast
yeah.
it to the world. I broadcast the screaming and the shouting to the world because you'll view it. I broadcast the
Yeah.
punches to the world because you'll view it. But I don't
And it
need to.
gets you paid.
But I
To be
don't
fair.
need to prove
No,
to
no,
none of you
no.
muppets online that I'm a good person. The only person I answer to is God, and I'll answer on the day of judgment. Simple as that. Done. Boom.
And Hannah.
And Hannah, yeah.
Don't forget
Answer to
Hannah.
her.
Fucking
Yeah.
death star coming from me there. Did everyone get that?
In fact, I don't actually answer to Hannah sometimes if I know she's going to shout.
He does, but then he'll turn his location off. So if I want to finish the argument, he's
Yeah.
like, I fucking don't know where. Like, fine, would you like to
Flight
change
mode.
it to where it's
Straight
volley?
on
I'm
flight
like,
mode, and then I'll turn it back
find
on
me.
about half an hour later. York it's at the kid. Tranny van keys are outside.
On the other side, yeah, when you're not being with them and they go, what have you been up to today? You go, you know where I've been today. You know where I've been. You know
that
what I've
used to
been doing.
pissing me off and getting booted out. He bought a fucking camper to
Oh,
have a
I have to go pick a camper up after this.
We're going
to get
Yeah.
one.
Oh, honestly, we're
So
so
if she
excited
kicks me
to
out
have
again,
it.
I'm
We'll be like
fucking
Max and
boxed.
Paddy fucking
Yeah,
camper.
yeah.
That's exactly what I'm literally booking viewings.
That's what I get, literally.
There's a good place near you that's got some beauties. We went the other week to look at it.
No, we went to.
It's on Euroway. Give them a little
Yeah,
shout
it's,
out. Euroway caravans or something. They've got
Is
some
that-
view is on that.
So, but see the Potter Terrace?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
5 minutes drive from there.
And we're going to end on what's your biggest achievement? I think all of us answer this. Start with you, Luke. What's your biggest achievement? Or what is going to be your biggest achievement?
I just making my family proud. You know, my parents are proud of me. My grandparents are proud of me. My son, you know, we used to live we've lived in the worst state you could ever imagine possible. My son stayed by my side. He slept on mattresses on the floor with me. And we've not had food to eat. We've shared meals before. And now we can do what we want. He goes to, he gets offered trips to Disneyland. He gets paid off instantly. We can travel the world with my beautiful fiance. I'm getting
Soon to be
married.
wife. Woo.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. We're getting married this year. I think just all of it, every single bit of it, just having an actual family and making my family proud.
What's
Yeah,
your
that's
biggest
good, mate.
achievement, Hannah?
Probably getting married.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And absolutely
It's a big
smashing
thing.
the
It's a big
job.
thing getting married.
Yeah, it is.
Really
It
big
is.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
smash work as well every single
Yeah.
week.
Work.
I
Like,
see posts.
she's
Obviously, we're like
You're busy,
secret
you're
lovers
obviously
from
busy.
it, where we
Yeah.
see it. We
She's
see it
on a
behind.
weekend
She
and
doesn't
stuff
just
like
go
that,
to
weekend
work.
activities, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't just go to work.
Yeah.
She runs a company a lot of the time, doesn't she? Because obviously other people are everywhere doing
Yeah.
everything. So Hannah puts
I
in.
think
a
big
hell
up
of a
busy
independent
lifestyle, though,
women.
yeah,
You
busy
show.
lifestyle.
I think us women now, this generation, we're showing the fuck up. We're showing that we can do it
Yeah.
all and juggle
She's done a lot as well.
Yeah.
them
Yeah.
too.
And we
because
haven't always been amazing, have we?
No,
I
I
don't
just
think
have
so.
ups
You've-
and downs.
no, it's
No,
like
so
that.
that's
No
what I
one's
mean. You've
perfect.
come,
No
you've
one's
come on a long,
perfect.
you've come on a long way as well, haven't you?
Yeah.
So you can be proud of yourself. For
Well,
your
we're
fam-
proud of you guys.
yeah.
We're
Yeah.
proud of everything
And I
you've
think-
achieved since we've been friends with you.
Yeah, thank
yeah.
you. And we're proud of you guys as
Yeah.
well. Smash-
Yeah.
No, but you're
Smashing it.
you're smashing
Yeah,
it out. Yeah,
yeah.
do you know what I mean? You got on the pro.
We're trying,
you,
mate,
you
we're trying.
kicked it off, boy, which is what you wanted to do.
You're
Do you
doing
know what I
all the
mean?
managing.
And
You've
now
got your
you're-
own podcast.
Well,
Yeah.
Savannah's just infiltrating everything.
Yeah.
Savannah's
He went
infiltrating.
to me the other day, funny thing. He went, I said, are you happy with that? Because obviously, shout out 2020 promotions. I'm now the new events manager for that. I said to him, are you happy I'm that? He went, well, babe, only fucking thing I had were boxing and you've even took over that.
Well,
I'm
it's time to
like,
get away from that.
only time he gets away. But I've got you a decent venue.
Yeah,
All
it's
to be
what-
revealed.
It's what they needed, isn't it?
But yeah, what's your biggest achievement other than banging at me as a wife? What a fucking,
Don't
what a
start.
fucking achievement. No, I'm
My
joking.
biggest achievement in life is going pro. Yeah, going pro.
Making
my
your
grandma
grandma
always
proud.
wanted me to
Yeah.
go pro. Do you know, I pissed it up wall. She passed away, bless her. I come back to reality. Sat down, thought what's best for me. Started boxing again, unlicensed.
Shout
and
out
I
my
did,
mum for that as well,
yeah,
though,
I
because
did,
my mum did
3-month
talk him
camp.
into it.
did it without
I'm pretty sure I
going out
remember
and
it, to be
piss and stuff
fair.
like that. I did that and I said, if I can do this 3-month camp without going out, getting up piss, eating shit, I'll go pro. And I did.
Yeah,
Well done.
fucking
And that's it.
Christoph
Christoph
got one.
Yabanski, yeah?
Yeah, he got
Yeah, he
one.
got one.
To be fair, that was me though, because I saw him fucking bang a kid out the fight before. He'd been out all weekend. The weekend before, I saw Christoph literally spark someone out with
Yeah, he's a
no
good kid,
gloves on.
Christoph.
I thought, I'm not seeing this.
Really nice
You
lad.
take it seriously or like,
Yeah.
no more boxing. And he did a full camp for Christoph, and I've got to say, best I've ever seen you
Yeah.
box.
I felt like it as
Fucking
well. Yeah,
what a
good
fight that
performance,
was.
But yeah,
My-
what's yours?
Probably.
Meeting me.
No, you're not getting that credit. You're not getting that credit, darling. Nice try, no cigar. Probably my babies.
Yeah.
Definitely my kids. And probably juggling everything I juggle. You two know, fuck me, my life is hectic. Riddled with ADHD though, so it makes life exciting. He doesn't know what he's coming home to. Am I painting? Am I trying to do some woodwork?
Yeah.
Am I working? God knows. So I like to keep them on the toes. So probably everything I've achieved, like you two said, and my kids.
Yeah.
And when we move away and get
I'm
away
proud
from
of you.
it.
Yeah.
But thank you both for coming on.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank you
thank you
both
very
for having
much,
us.
yeah.
It's been
Thank
lovely.
you for co-hosting with my husband.
Yeah,
We will
thank
be seeing you
you.
in the near future.
Yeah.
And thank you guys for tuning in and watching us. But for now, ciao.